The only reason you made war against me is because you thought I was the Antichrist and false. Because if you thought I was just somebody saying I was Jesus with none of the rest of it, you would have paid me no attention. So God sent you this powerful delusion so you would believe the lie and end up showing your true self, which is really that you want to keep things the evil way they are by trying to show people you're protecting them against people like me. And all you've ended up doing is showing them you used all your power and resources, of which were of no use, to try and destroy Jesus. Your power is not more powerful than God's, and all you did was show yourself for what you really are. Again, the only way to get you to play the game this way is to do it this way, and show you that God's wisdom far excels yours. That is why Revelations is so hard to understand. No earthly battle plan would have won. If Satan is allowed to deceive you, God is allowed to send you a powerful delusion. All this was to get God's righteous fire to devour you and show you the truth that I and you are His begotten sons. And as soon as you realize that, Satan is defeated and thrown into the lake of fire. God's powerful delusion is that He makes His own Son look false, so that you will show your true side. God's two options: come looking real and get a third and still have to fight the 2/3, or come looking false, so when I prove it to one, I prove it to all. I would still have had to fight the 2/3 if I had come looking real, because I wouldn't have had the chance to show what Christianity is about. Come looking false, and I get to show all what it's about. God's third option: all believe the first time they hear it. That is why no widespread announcement yet. God's fourth option: prove to a couple who prove it to others. God's fifth option: build anticipation and fear until they realize and release the full message. God's sixth option is to get the kings of the earth to think I'm false, then show them I'm real. And when the people see that I have what I have done to the leaders, they will take me serious. The best option is a combo of all options with mostly the six. If you love the truth, God would not have given a powerful delusion, and the leaders would not have lied about me. But we had it to. It was the only way to condemn all who believe not the truth. My falseness was just to get you involved. Now is the real falseness from others. Just because I looked false, I really wasn't, because I am who I say I am. It's not me you have to worry about being false, it's the others. Mine apparent falseness was just to set everything up to win the war. If governments were really righteous, they should have told you that maybe Jesus is here. If the governments had told you sooner, they may have won, because the coming wasn't complete yet. That is why I looked false still. But in reality, they just wanted to delight in their wickedness. Even though I appeared false and am not really, it was still false in a sense that it wasn't the whole truth. But then again, nobody in the world has preached the truth as long as we haven't been saying that we are also begotten children of God. I am forcing everyone to take a mark of Satan or of God. You either take a number of imperfection, 666, or the number of perfection. Since I am no longer the false, those that oppose me are, and they will kill you if they get a chance. So we must completely destroy them from within our kingdom. Thinking that man's way is correct and that running the world on man's power and man's choices will work is also a powerful delusion. Now that you've been shown who the false really is, you can decide whether or not to worship it. God didn't think it was too fair that you were deceived into receiving its mark. You know what the consequences are now. Wrath and torment. Which cup do you want to drink from? Actually, it wasn't me making me look false. It was them, the false, making me look false. I have performed no miraculous signs to deceive. A liar tells others the one telling the truth is lying, the false calling the truth false. The mark of the beast was around way before I appeared. 666 is close to 777 because the devil's trick is to make you be satisfied with imperfection, because you think it's the best you can do, which is part of his deceiving. There is no way the kings of the world would fight against Jesus unless they didn't think it was Jesus, but they think he's the Antichrist. Koresh is an offering made to the Lord by fire. The blood of Jesus is being sprinkled on all the people of this earth. All the earth needs to be reconsecrated. You are judged by the spiritual works you do,